By the way, before we do your exam, do you want to see something super cute? Super cute. It's not me, don't worry. I am super cute, but it's not me. Look at this. Look at this. This is my daughter speaking 3 languages. Kind of, not really, but kind of. Ready? No, she's...
Hello.
She's 1 year and 5 months.
Hello. Bye bye. Grazie. 谢谢。美美。美美。姐姐。弟弟。弟弟。哥哥。哥哥。对不对？Nonna. Nonno. Sofia. Zia. Mamma.
Yeah.
Papa. Papa.
See, she says mama. She goes baba. Because baba's number 1.
Granny. Grandpa. Hello. Bye bye. 谢谢。Sky. Sky.
My heart. Oh my God. Just want to explode. Right, what am I doing? Oh yeah, your exams. First we start very happy, my daughter, then your exams. Oops, wrong class. I forget, where are we? Midterm answers. Right, first, a question. How many of you studied very hard for this exam? Be honest. How many of you studied hard? I'll repeat. How many of you studied at all? Yeah, kan de chulai. You can tell. Because your exams were, of all my classes, your exam was the lowest. It was the worst. You were terrible. Terrible. So. I was very sad. Actually, you can give her more. She has. let's go through the answers together, shall we? First of all, vocabulary. Okay, what does formal mean? 正式, okay. Ancient. Oh, by the way, your papers, I need to take them back, okay? So don't take them away, all right? Hi, new student today. Actually, do we have 2 new students today? Hi. Everyone say hello. Hello. There we go. Just Kate, this is a group of failures. We're just going through the exam papers. Kate is from Ukraine?
Yeah, I'm from Ukraine.
Ukraine. It's okay, their geography is terrible.
I know.
Man, we went through the geography. You didn't know anything. Even in Asia, you knew nothing. You don't know where the Philippines is. It's next to you. Right, just take a seat, Kate. Thank you very much. Just anywhere is fine. Right. What are we doing? What are we doing? Actually, yeah, we didn't talk about that really, because you guys. Say again? Yes, Kate is your new classmate. We have Andre, Jose, Kate, and one more. Volodymyr, is he here today?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, I think we. Oh no, it's Yaroslav.
He have a meeting with Matthew.
Okay, so he'll be here later.
I don't know.
Maybe. Okay. Anyway, for those of you who are interested, where's Ukraine? This is Europe. You know Europe? Some of you know Europe. And here is Ukraine. Okay? And our other 2 students, Jose and Andre, are from Mozambique. Why is it all in Chinese? I can't read it in Chinese. Where's Mozambique in Chinese? Wait, where is it? Malau. What? Malau. Okay, wait. Mozambique. Okay, is there? Okay, so we have a very international class. Okay. So, formal, we said was 正式, right? What's ancient? 古老的 waltz. Waltz 是一种跳舞, right? Kind of dance. Celebration. 敬祝 the groom. 新郎, right? Costume. Yes.
I'm sorry, can I get this paper?
I do have some spares. Yeah, you did it online, didn't you? There you go. Sorry. Where are we? Costumes.
No.
Guys, what's a costume? Well, it's not shifu. Shifu is a suit. But it's like, a costume is like, when you, it's more like a clothes that you wear for a performance, like a 表演, or some maybe traditional, something which is not, you don't wear every day, right? Elections. 选举. Yeah. Symbolize. 象征. Okay, tribe, 部落, and feature. What's a feature? Not 特色.特征, there. All right. So, in Scottish culture, 苏格兰的文化, The thistle flower, even if you don't know thistle, the meaning, it's a flower, right? So this flower, something, bravery, 勇敢性, resilience and strength. So what word do you think this one is? Symbolize, good. The flower symbolizes bravery, resilience, and strength because it grows in a cold place and is still very nice. Number 2, although it is becoming more common, so 越来越常见的, to wear casual outfits. What's casual? Casual is like normal clothes, not formal, right? Like me, this is casual. Kind of. It's casual, this is casual. Right, it's common to wear more casual outfits for ceremonies like weddings. In some countries, some kind of dress is still expected for such important days. What kind of dress do you wear at a wedding? Guys, what do you wear at a wedding? What? 长衫? Hun. No, for example, you. Like if I get married and you come to my wedding, what do you wear? 正式的, right? You wear maybe a suit, maybe a tie, maybe, right? You wear formal clothes. Yeah? I hope. Otherwise, you're not coming to my wedding. My wedding already happened. If I get Li Hun and then get married again, you're not coming. Right. In many countries, 18 is an important age as you can finally do things like get married, drink alcohol, and vote. What's vote? 投票. Vote, and what do you vote in? In an election. Good. So vote in elections. Number 4. Many indigenous is 原住, right? So indigenous something in Taiwan celebrate the harvest festival 丰年祭 in the summertime. Who celebrates? Not correct. 部落, right? So 原住民, right? But it's, you say the tribe is the 部落. So many tribes. My favorite holiday is Halloween. That's not true. I don't really like Halloween. I love Christmas, and Christmas is coming. I'm so happy. Although Christmas is really boring here, you do nothing. There's no decorations, no lights, nothing. My house is like a little slice of Europe. You open the door, Christmas everywhere. You go out, just Taiwan. So my favorite holiday is Halloween because I really like to dress up in scary costumes. That's correct. Okay? Although Christmas time is supposed to be the birth of Jesus, is actually based on an older winter something from Northern Europe. So what could it be? It's based on an older, well, Christmas is a what? It's a celebration, right? So it's based on an older celebration, right? From Northern Europe. The winter solstice. Number 7. Although Christmas, again, is about the birth of Jesus, some traditions, such as gift giving, giving presents, bringing trees into the house, and kissing under the mistletoe plant are even more something, and were practiced long before Christianity came to Europe. So what would the word be? So they are even more ancient. Remember, if you have something like more here, usually this is an adjective, right? Number 8. There are some very interesting something of cultural holidays, which can tell you a lot about the history and society of the people who celebrate them. So if we take a holiday, for example, right? The Mid-Autumn Festival. We can look at the food. You have the mooncakes, right? We can talk about, I don't know, what do? You got barbecues, family time. What are these? All of these, the food, maybe something you wear, something you eat. What do we call these things? For example, at Christmas time, we eat turkey, we give presents, we have a Christmas tree, we sing songs, features. Good, right? So there are some interesting features. Number 9. In some South American countries, the father will dance a waltz. You only have two more words to choose from. So the last one, in some countries, it is tradition for the groom to give money or gifts to the parents of the bride. Do you do something to, like, when you get married, would you have to give something to your future wife's parents? You don't have to give them anything? You do the tea, right? You get do the tea ceremony. That's nice. You give. I'll take your daughter, but have some tea. It's a fair trade, right? Tea for a daughter. Okay. By the way, if, for example, you wrote ancient, okay, for number 7, and I marked it wrong by mistake, because sometimes I do, right? I take your papers home, I'm at home marking, and then daddy, and what, and then sometimes I make a mistake. If I made a mistake, please circle and give yourself a point, okay? Because if I made a mistake, please tell me. But if you, for number 7, you wrote features, which is wrong, but I gave you a tick. Shh. Don't tell me, because your grades are already too low. We only go up, we don't go down, okay? So, part 2, future tenses. Wow, this was terrible. I thought this was easy. Apparently, it was not. Come on, word. All right. Tell me, there are 4 kinds of future tenses in English. What are they? Right, we've got will. We've got going to. We've got present continuous. And we've got the simple present. When do we use them? When do we use will? A prediction. But a prediction with no evidence. Right? So this is more like a feeling. Something like that. What? A promise. Whoa. My hands. What is wrong with my hands? Promise. Anything else? Yes, a lot. Come on. offer. A refusal, right? I won't. Basically, anything which is a quick decision, okay? A quick decision or something with no plan. No plan, okay? Going to. When do we use going to? So a prediction, it's a prediction, but actually you have evidence, right? You have evidence for the prediction. What else? Kind of, yeah, intention. Intention or a plan, but with no arrangements, right? So you don't have tickets, you don't have a date, you just have an idea, okay? Oops. When do we use the present continuous? We have a plan and we have made arrangements, right? What else? Why can I? Well, that's it really, isn't it? Plans with arrangements. And what about the simple present? It's a schedule, right? So something like a train time or a movie time at the cinema. Something that doesn't change. For example, your working hours. Like I finish work at 5 o'clock on Mondays, right? It's every Monday. It's something which doesn't change. When we use words like as soon as, when, until, okay? So I will study at Tsuji until I graduate. When I move to America, I will blah, blah, blah. As soon as I finish my work, I will go home, right? So as soon as I finish, that's the present simple. So let's have a look at your questions. I bet some money on my football team tonight. Oh, by the way, I forgot. I think I gave everybody a point because I forgot to write the verb, right? So I think I just gave everybody +1 because I made a mistake, okay? The verb is win. I think some of you understood and wrote win anyway, but I bet some money on my football team tonight. I just feel that they will win. We use will because this is like a prediction, but there's no evidence, right? It's just the feeling. 12. I know you've been really busy lately. Why don't you come over to my house tonight and I cook dinner for you? It's will cook because it's an offer, right? 13. I have a meeting with the English department tomorrow afternoon. Really, this one should be I'm having, because an arrangement has been made, right? 14. The film start at 8 p.m. Don't be late. Starts. Because the cinema decides there's a schedule. 15. Jack studies hard every day. I am sure that he get the top score in his exams. Coco, what do you think? Sorry. What do you think? Don't know? Well, it's a prediction, but you have evidence, right? He studies hard every day. This is your evidence. So I think he will get a good grade. He's going to get a good grade. 16. I haven't bought my tickets yet, but I travel to Europe next year. There's so many countries I want to visit there. I'm going to travel because it's your plan, your intention, but you have not made arrangements. 17. I have to get an early night tonight as my plane. Yeah, don't forget, if it's the present simple, you have to add an S if it's he, she, or it, right? So the plane, it takes off. Most of you forgot the S, but I still gave you a point because I'm very kind. If I have time this weekend, I promise I will help because it's a promise. 19. I actually gave you the answer by mistake. There should be no am here. It should be I go, but I am going, right? It's just I'm going to a concert. So it's a present continuous because it's a plan. You have tickets, you've made arrangements. 20. As soon as I graduate, right? Because we have as soon as. All right, if I've made a mistake, please let me know. Did I make any mistakes with your work? No? Good. Happy? Well, you're not happy with your grade, but can I move on? What time is it? Oh, we're running out of time. Gerunds, infinitives, and plain. I think you didn't do too badly on this, actually. Right. Let's take the verb eat. Give me, what's the gerund of eat? Eating. What's the infinitive? To eat. What's the plain? Eat. Right. When do we use the gerund? And don't say after some verbs or I will hit you. Because that's not on your exam. Good. If it's a subject or an object, oops, of the sentence. Which basically means if it's used like a noun, right? After, no. Yes, after prepositions. Any others? That might be it. I forget. That might be it. When do we use infinitives? There might be another one. I'll come back. After adjectives. Say again. To show purpose. Good. To show the purpose or the reason why you do something. When you have a verb and object combination. Yep. Any others? That might be it, actually. And when do we use the plain? After the verbs let, make, or help, and after after modal verbs, right? So I think that's it. Purpose, verb, object, adjectives, gerunds, yes, preposition, subject, object, and plain after these three verbs and modal verbs. So, chess is not that easy to play because easy is an adjective. I really think you should take because should is a modal verb. Running is good for your health because here it's a subject. My brother is really good at building because at is a preposition. I asked him to go because here we have a verb object combination. So we put him in between the two verbs. I'm studying hard. Yeah, by the way, this hard here, it's not a adjective. It's an adverb, right? It's like 努力的读书, right? So it's a adverb. I'm studying hard to pass because here it's the purpose. My teachers make us do. Now, a lot of people wrote to do because you have a verb object, but because it's the verb make, it's always the plane. My favorite pastime is like a hobby. My favorite pastime is reading because here it's an object. 29, before leaving, because before is a preposition. Although he's really famous, he let us take. And again, let is one of the three verbs that we use with the plane. Okay? Your phrasal verbs were just these. I asked you to remember these. You didn't remember them. So again, we had get ahead, to be successful, get over, to solve or overcome a problem, to get around, to travel. Amber is asleep. To get through, right, is to connect with somebody, to reach them. To get somebody down is to make them feel sad or depressed. To get away is to leave. Get across is to make someone understand or to communicate your message. Get out here, I don't want it to get out that I'm leaving, it's to become known, to reveal. To get along with is to be friendly. And then to get down to is to start something seriously. So, get along with is be friendly, F. Get out was E, reveal, to be known. To get over, to solve. To get across. Which one? No, that's to get to get around. Sorry, to get across is to communicate. Right, to get across, to get your meaning across. Get around is travel, to get around Hualien, to get around Taiwan. Get down to was start. Get somebody down was depress, right, to make them depressed or sad. To get through was to reach, get ahead, succeed, and get away, leave. So again, double check your answers, make sure I didn't make a mistake. Okay? Um, synonyms. So this was more about your general English than something that we studied. But that was quite depressing too. Right, so I gave you some words from Anglo-Saxon origin and some words from French Latin that have the same meaning. And I asked you to decide which one to which. So, freedom. Have a look at this. What is this? Can somebody tell me? Oh, I have to type it in, actually. You know this? Yeah? What's it called? Zio. Okay. So Zio is freedom. It's called the Statue of Liberty because liberty means freedom. Okay? Oh no. So freedom, 41, freedom was liberty. Thinking. Which one means thinking? Well, this one was difficult, but again, you have to use, even if you don't know it, you do the others, and then the last one, you come back. But thinking is pensive, right? You did, but you, yeah, never mind. King, kingly, which word means something about like the kings or queens? What? Royal, yeah, the royal family, right? The kings and queens. Knowledge. Which one do you think is something about knowledge? Science. Leave. Depart, right? Departures, like at the airport, there's the departures, right, when you leave. Folk. Folk music. Folk just means people. Yeah, folk. Fatherly. Fatherly is like a father, right? We have paternal. Paternal and maternal. Maternal is like a mother, paternal is like a father. Ask was inquire, right? Dog is a canine. So fair, if you have fair hair, you have blonde hair. And now we have two fair-haired people in our class. Because she changed her hair very recently. And now you look, yeah, don't hide behind your paper. Am I fair? I'm fairer than you, I guess, but kind of dirty browny red, like a rat. Right, and then there was the reading. That was maybe difficult, but it was only 10 points. Very difficult? Right, let's have a look at the questions. According to the article, which three aspects are associated with adulthood? This is the first sentence, really. As children, we can all remember wanting to grow up as fast as possible. Being grown up was associated with respect and freedom. It was only later in life that we were introduced to the third aspect, responsibility. So, respect, freedom, and responsibility was the answer. What do initiation rituals or rites of passage allow younger people to do? So after you do them, what can you then do, right? There we go. Initiation rituals or rites of passage allow young men and women to become active and full-fledged members of their communities. Right? So it means that you can start to be part of your community. You can make decisions. You can contribute. Right? So to become active and fully fledged members of their communities. Why do many rituals often include excuse me, extremely painful, physically and mentally grueling tasks? Hello. Wow. Another beard. The only one. Now the only two in Suji. Hi, how are you doing? What's your name? Yaro. Yaro. I'm sorry, Yaro.
Yeah, that's okay.
Douglas, everyone, Yaro. Oh, I'm very happy now. And his beard is even longer and better than mine. So now I have to grow it. You're giving me more work. Huh? But yeah, maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'll shave it off. And then you can be the only guy in the school with... Right. I'll tell you, we'll quickly finish this because it's very fast, and then you take a break, okay? So these rituals often include painful tasks. Undergoing such tasks showcases the strength and masculinity of the men and proves the spiritual and sacrificial capacity in the women. So if you do a task, a ritual which is painful, you show you are strong. For a woman, it shows you can sacrifice. Okay? So that was the answer. Right. Which animal is sewn into the gloves in the Amazon? Where's the Amazon? You don't know. Your geography is terrible. You know the Amazon, not the company. What country is the Amazon mainly in? Which country? Brazil. Okay. Hopeless. All right. For your birthdays, I'm going to buy you all a map. And you can put it on your walls. Right. So, the bullet ant glove initiation ritual of the Amazonian Satere Mawe tribe. So, you don't need to know this word. I don't know this word, but it's called the bullet ant. Okay? Is known for its extremely strong sting. They're sewn into the gloves, so you have to wear gloves with ants inside that bite your hands, which sounds wonderful. So the bullet ant, I think most people got that correct. Why is it important for Amazonian men to feel pain? It's meant to show the men that a life lived without any suffering or effort isn't worth anything at all, which is how I know I should keep coming to work. Because teaching you is suffering and pain. And if I continue, my soul will become richer and richer. So there you go. A life without suffering is not worth living. All right, why should Algonquian boys forget about their families? Young Algonquian boys are forced to eat a type of drug to erase their familial and childhood memories because they are believed to be a weakness that limit their masculinity. If you think about your family and your childhood, you are not a man, you are a child, right? So you have to forget. So memories are believed to be a weakness that limits their masculinity. In which continent is female genital mutilation practiced? What's a continent? What does the word continent mean? Anyone? Yes, right? Like, give me an example. Asia is a continent. Africa, Europe, America. Right? So, in which continent? It says female genital mutilation is a common ritualistic procedure in some African countries. All right, so Africa was the answer. In which country do they? Yes.
But continent, not Asia and Europe. Continent is like Eurasia or like that. Europe and Asia is like parts of this continent.
Ah, so you mean you're? Well, yes, but I think. What's the word? We can think also along geopolitical lines too. For example, North, Central, and South America are all connected, but they're considered.
North America is like continents, but Central America is not a continent.
What's it counted as? Is Central America counted as?
But it's not a continent. Or about what continent do you mean?
Okay, would you agree Africa is a continent? Okay, then the answer is fine. If the answer was Europe, then maybe you could make an argument against it. But if it's Africa, that's a continent, we're fine. Right, in which country do they sharpen women's teeth? The Mentawaians of an Indonesian rural community. Which country? Indonesia. Where is Indonesia? Yes, Ini, right? Yeah. So Indonesia. When do women have to do this? Young girls on attaining puberty are made to undergo teeth filing. So it was on attaining puberty. Puberty, if you don't know, is the period of time when your body changes from from a child to an adult. Right? In Chinese, I forget the word. Let me Google. Qingchunqi. Yep. Don't worry, you'll get your 10 minutes. And last one, apart from making a woman beautiful, why are these beautification ceremonies carried out? It says here, last line, they're thought to prolong life and avoid death for as long as possible. All right? Any questions? Apart from the continent question. Do you have any, does anyone need to make a change for your grade? Is your grade correct? Yeah? Is anyone's grade not correct? Okay? Great. My work was done efficiently. I need to take your exam paper back because I need to put your grade in the sheet hall. But you can right now you can take your 10-minute break.
Okay. It sounds like.
Ми мали у нас, мабуть, медичний огляд. Ти вже знав про нього? Ну, тепер знаєш, і він буде завтра.
So, you know, you have kind of the downtown area. Uh, if you want to, like, I mean, there are a few different bars
The bars is
around.
okay, but the clubs, no clubs yet.
There's no clubs.
Okay. We can open the club.
You could if you have the money, or you can go to Taipei for the weekend.
Two reasons.
And but really, there's the Lin Sun Road. On Lin Sun Road here, there's where is it? It's like here, but it doesn't have a. Let me Google it. Yes, there. There's this one, All Star Bar, where they.
That's what one guy showed me.
There's All Star. They have some music, and then next to All Star, there's another one called the River. But they're next to each other. There's All Star, and then the River, and then there's a nice kind of. It's not a. That's it.
Yeah. The guy showed me already that was fun, right there.
It's not bad, you know. There's quite a few cocktail bars around. If you like cocktails, they and some of them are actually very good. There's an American restaurant called Salt Lick, which is a lot of the foreigners go there, and they have like beer and a little bar there, and American foods, you know, steaks and burgers and pizza and stuff like that.
I find with Chinese food the same because like something unusual, so it's interesting to eat it.
Well, here,
No, like in the Chinese small local restaurants. Not the Chinese, Taiwanese, anyway. You know, when you go to the street, the main street.
Yeah, so a lot of-
there's a lot of small local restaurants
Yeah,
that
yeah.
family built.
so like most people go to places like that. They're very cheap,
Yeah,
super cheap. The problem is that
and it's fun also because they like make it by their own, like local food. Something.
yeah. I think the problem is it gets a bit samey. Like it's either rice or noodles with something meat or something on it, and you eat it like every day.
Maybe.
So I tend to I cook at home a lot. Now I have a little daughter, so like
Oh, really? You
yeah
have family over here?
yeah. My wife is Italian,
Okay.
and
You don't really know about Chinese girls a lot here, yeah?
no, you're talking to the wrong guy. Plus, I'm too old.
Okay.
Old married with a daughter, but yeah. Otherwise, I don't know. Hualien's a small town. You know, you will get to know it very well, very quickly,
Yeah.
because there's not.
I don't mind about it. It's only for him.
And but it's very beautiful. I mean, it's, you know, you've got Taroko. You've heard of Taroko National Park?
Actually, that's the must place to visit.
Yeah. I mean, this is just down the road.
I think
That's
we
so
will
nice.
go there.
And we can swim there, right?
You can't here.
Look, it looks like you can.
Сейчас не можем.
It's
Холодно далеко.
it's they're not like it's not a. There's not too many places you can swim along the coast here.
Okay.
There is a place called Jichi, but you have to. Do you have a scooter? I mean, will you buy a scooter maybe?
I'm not sure because we'll see for how long.
You're gonna stay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because travel is not very. There is a bus that takes you to Jichi, and Jichi is quite far. It's
And taxis are quite expensive. You have
to go there, yes, but it's a beautiful place. This is Jichi Beach.
You have a scooter?
I have a scooter and a car. Yeah, but you can swim here.
I can swim anywhere. Like,
Okay.
trust me.
Well, you can try. You can try, but the swimming, the surfing there.
Surfing, I like also. Do you skate?
Tom, you know, Tom is the other English teacher here.
That somebody told me that
Yeah,
the
he-
English teacher likes skate and
Yes.
also has a skate with me.
Well,
I'm
you
traveling
might
with
talk to
skate.
him. There's a skate park in Hualien too.
Oh, really? I like it. Like either so excited because of the two beards in one room is so much.
If you go, Tom has something like 10 skateboards in his office.
Okay.
So, but there's a skate park just next to the sea, here in.
So you can skate and swim and skate and swim.
Again, you might be able to swim there, but it's not like a big swing
Do you
spot.
plan to go to swim sometime?
I've never been swimming here.
Oh really?
Yeah,
How long do you stay here?
3 years. But no, but you don't really swim. Like no one swims here.
You see in the pictures somebody swims.
Yeah, in Jichi,
Okay.
but not in the city. Like you'll never find anyone swimming here.
It's kind of dangerous because of
Yeah.
the
It's got a very
cost.
yes, the sea drops down
Okay.
very quickly, and there's
they
a
can
big
just-
undercurrent. Yeah, so it's not the safest place to swim.
Probably yes. But on the pictures, if the guys swim, so
Again, down here, down in this area, you can swim.
that's nice.
Yeah, there. I mean, that's like a swimming resort. But
If I get lost, just find me somewhere on the deep.
yeah, I mean, there you can swim, and it's nice. But it's like that's like a 40 kilometers away, something like that.
I need to rent a scooter, I think, because I don't know where. Maybe you know where can I rent a scooter?
There's a lot of rental shops next to the train station.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you have a license?
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you can show them. Do you have an international license?
I have a Ukrainian license, but it's kind of. I can show you.
They might.
You wanna look at it?
I don't rent scooters.
Huh?
I don't rent scooters out. I don't know if it's acceptable or not. But
Maybe it's like the ID and this kind of international, but Ukrainian. But I think they doesn't care. Like I just need to
They
meet
might-
someone.
they might
let's
not
say
care. Yeah, you'd have. They might be quite flexible. You'd have to ask
Someone
them.
might be not care and can give me the scooter because it's a driver license. So it's, I have experience a lot. So but they don't know about my experience. So yeah.
Well, yeah. Talk to them.
Yeah.
Talk to them. I'm sure. Again, just around the train station, you can find a lot of scooter rental places. Just here. Just in front of the train station. Just there's this library. There we go. You got like parking lot for motors. Sorry, the. If I whoops.
Oops. We're gonna use something first, then scooters.
Where's the? Can I drop a pin here? There's no. Yeah, if you look here, if you go to the train station, there's lots. All of these are scooter rental places in front of the train
Just,
station. So
keep a day for it.
Yeah.
Just walk.
Yeah. But yeah, you'll find them, and yeah, they got reviews. Just have a look at the reviews, and you can get a scooter.
Okay.
Go to Taroko Gorge. Go to
Yeah, I can go to swim.
go to swim.
Yeah. That's what I want.
Великом не хочеш?
Слишком далеко.
Далеко?
She asked about why do I not take the bike?
Why did you not take?
Bicycle.
Байк, спорт.
The bicycle.
Where?
Like 40 kilometers by bicycle, I think is hilarious. And 40 bike.
It's not. It's like a mountain road.
Oh, that's
So it's
not so excited.
man. If you want to try, feel free.
I don't want it.
There's a. So actually, if you, I'll be real quick, and then we have to start again. Oops. If you go south, there's a. That's not what I want.
Google Maps more.
Basically, the road from Hualien down to Taidong,
Looks like so much on this road.
but it's split.
So many.
It splits in two. This is over 100 kilometers, but the space in between here is a huge mountain range. And so you can go, and this one goes along the coast, and it's quite like up and down. The one that goes through the center here is very flat, and so that's called the East.
Dangerous road? It's
No,
flat.
not really.
This one should be dangerous. Or
This,
it's not.
yeah, it's well, people drive quite crazily here. That's another. You have to be careful on the roads, just because people are very. It's not like Europe. I don't know how it is in Ukraine, but they don't follow any rules here. They're a bit crazy. But I took a bicycle from Hualien to Ruisui, which was that's about 70 kilometers.
You took the bicycle ride?
Yeah,
That's nice.
through the.
How was your
Ruisui.
legs after this?
It was more my butt. My butt. I couldn't sit down for like 3 days afterwards. But
Did you have the seat?
it was a very narrow, painful, hard seat. Yeah.
Okay.
But
My seat is much better.
yeah. But yeah, I mean, if you like outdoor activities, there's a lot to do here. Yeah.
Yeah.
River tracing, kayaking. Say again?
Have you hiked?
Yeah, in Taroko. Yeah, there's lots of hiking trails in Taroko.
Bungee jumping. Is it here?
I don't think there's any bungee jumping here. I've never seen it. Never seen it.
It's sad.
We can ask these guys. Maybe they know. Guys, do you have bungee jumping in Hualien?
They're so funny.
Ropes with a G. You don't have that? No? Sorry.
Okay.
All right, guys. No bungee jumping.
You know that your English is like honey for my ears.
Oh.
because I wanna to hear it so long because I know that you're from UK and your English accent is so good.
Oh,
I
thank
like
you.
it.
It's very mild.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite a mild one. All right. Take a seat and we'll start again. But I don't know what we're doing today. Right, guys, I haven't really decided what we're doing now. We could start the next unit, which is about the environment. Oh, by the way, I need your... Oh, no, you're okay. Do I have everybody's paper? Yep. I have everyone's... Because I have one student didn't give me their paper on Monday, and I still have to chase them today. So, if I've got everyone's papers, that's good. Should we do Unit 5? It's quite dull. Yeah, we did Unit 6. Unit 4. Oh, no, we can't do that. It's too easy. Yeah, we'll do this one. Why not? All right, we're going to start Unit 5. Okay. It's about the environment. It's not the most interesting lesson, but Never mind. It's got articles, and I want to test you on articles. An article. But we'll do that later. Right, so here's some vocabulary for you. It's very basic, super basic. Are you ready? What material is this? First, let's write down the word material. Guys, what is material? Right? So, what kind of 材料, what kind of material is this? Don't know? I'll tell you, because that's my job. Cardboard. Don't know it? Write it down. If you don't know it, write it down. If you do know it, shut up. If you do know it, you're fine. Don't worry. This one? What's the material? What material is that? Glass, fantastic. This one? P. Pidai. What's the pidai? What's the P? What? Yes, P in English. What's P? You don't just take the tone off. Say again? Close. Leather. Yes. Leather. This one? That's not paper. Metal, good. This one? Paper. This one? Plastic. This one? Wood. And then these are household appliances. Household just means in your house. Apply means to use. Appliance is something you use. Right? So we are going to look at a house that was built from garbage. Right. So, have a listen to, do you want to go back? Sorry, you're still writing. Excuse me. All right, so we're going to listen to a little article about a man named Jaime. It's Jamie, but in Brazil it's Jaime, apparently. So, what materials did he use in the house? What did he do with them? Let's have a listen. So he built this house using recycled material. What's recycled? I'm sure you know this. What's the cycle? Yeah, a cycle just means, it's like a circle, right? It's something that goes around and around and around. What does re mean? 重复, it means again, right? So to cycle again, recycle. We will see some words in this unit that also use re, like reusable, renewable, things like that. Was that you? I mean, your phone? Yeah. Sound off, please. Or, yeah. All right, let's have a look.
Track 35. Unit 5, Opener. Exercise 2.
Every day we throw away objects such as wood, old household appliances, and glass bottles. But an artist from Uruguay called Jaime built a house made from these types of objects. The house is in Brazil, and it has a bedroom, a kitchen, and a bathroom. There are shelves made from trees and old wood, and there's lots of light. That's because Jaime used colored glass from bottles in the walls. When people visit the house, Jaime wants them to think about the environment and about how we recycle and reuse everyday objects.
Okay, so quite fast, but let's have a listen again, okay? Make a note of what materials he uses for the house, okay? And what does he use them for? One more time. Ugh.
Track 35. Unit 5, Opener. Exercise 2.
Every day we throw away objects such as wood, old household appliances, and glass bottles. But an artist from Uruguay called Jaime built a house made from these types of objects. The house is in Brazil, and it has a bedroom, a kitchen, and a bathroom. There are shelves made from trees and old wood, and there's lots of light. That's because Jaime used colored glass from bottles in the walls. When people visit the house, Jaime wants them to think about the environment and about how we recycle and reuse everyday objects.
Okay, so what materials did you hear? Nothing? Who can I choose? Zoe. Where's Zoe? What did you hear? What materials did Jaime use to build the house? Wood? Okay, good, yeah, he used wood. What else? Plastic? Glass, did you say? Good. One more time.
Track 35. Unit 5, Opener. Exercise 2.
Every day we throw away objects such as wood, old household appliances, and glass bottles. But an artist from Uruguay called Jaime built a house made from these types of objects. The house is in Brazil, and it has a bedroom, a kitchen, and a bathroom. There are shelves made from trees and old wood, and there's lots of light. That's because Jaime used colored glass from bottles in the walls. When people visit the house, Jaime wants them to think about the environment and about how we recycle and reuse everyday objects.
Okay, he actually only mentioned two materials, so it was wood and glass. Oops. Wood and glass. Where is the house? It's in Brazil. How many rooms does it have? 3. What were the rooms? What rooms are in the house? Bathroom. Let's have a listen again, just here.
The house is in Brazil, and it has a bedroom, a kitchen, and a bathroom. There are shelves made from trees and old wood, and there's lots of light. That's because Jaime used colored glass from bottles in the walls. When people visit the house, Jaime wants them to think about the environment and about how we recycle and reuse everyday objects.
Okay, so the house is very light, very bright. Why? Larry, any ideas? Why is the house light, Larry? Ah, Larry, I'm 40, but I feel older now. I feel like my life is getting stretched, you know, like Bilbo Baggins in Lord of the Rings. It's light because he uses glass bottles for the walls and windows, right? So there's a lot of light coming through the walls. All right. Let's watch a video called Living Off the Grid. Do you know what movie this is from? What? The what? The best movie. I agree. What, what movie is this from? What's the movie? What's this movie? It's The Hobbit. You know The Hobbit? Happy then. You don't like it? Get out. You're not welcome in my class anymore. So this is the house from the movie, but we are going to see a man who built a real Hobbit house in the UK. So here are some questions for you. In which country did they build their house? I said the UK, but the UK has 4 countries, right? There are 4 smaller countries in the UK. Which countries are they? Come on, you lack of... Northern Ireland. Careful, otherwise we had a war about that. Scotland. My arm is getting tired. Come on. Guys, I'm from there. You don't know. Wales, and we said that. The biggest one, England. England, Northern Ireland, Wales, Scotland. Which country did they build the house? Right, how long did it take them to build the house? What kind of materials did they use? How much did it cost? They will say the price in pounds. We use pounds. How much in pounds did it cost? What do you call the inside space where vegetables are grown? So in the house, somewhere in the house, they grow vegetables in a special room. What do they call this room? And what do they do with the dirty water? They don't drink it, okay?
Go 台吗？
还不够用。
So is Uber Eats.
哇，满台的，澎湃哟！
Uber Eats 最优。
No? You like your comfortable dormitory with your vegetarian food? Okay. So in which country did they build their house? No? Faith, come on, you can do this. Wales, good, that's correct, Wales. How long did it take them to build the house? Do you need to watch it one more time? All right. So again, how long did it take? What materials did they use? How much did it cost? Where do they grow vegetables? And what do they do with the dirt? Right. So, how long did it take them to build the house? 2 months. Yeah, that's not long, is it? For a house, that's pretty good. What kind of materials did they use? Mud, yeah, so mud is just like the earth, right? What else? Wood. What did they use for the wall? What? Yes, what is that in English? Do you know? Straw. Yeah, so straw is like dry grass. Yeah, what you give to the horses to eat. They use stones, mud, clay. Clay is like the, you know, taoci. 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 Oh. Taoci uses a kind of earth, and when you put it in the oven, it goes very hard, right? That's clay, C-L-A-Y. So they use that, wood and straw. So recycled or local materials. How much did it cost? 2,000 to 3,000 pounds. It's about 100,000 NT. It's cheap, isn't it? It's pretty good. But they didn't tell you they have to buy the 土地. They have to buy the land, and that costs a lot of money in the UK. So, where do they grow vegetables? Yeah, greenhouse, right? That's what we call the glass house that greenhouse. And what do they do with the dirty water? Yeah, they use it to feed the plants, right? So they create like a cycle where they can reuse their waste. Okay, don't worry about that. What time is it? Should we finish early today? Yes, we shall, because we're going to do that another day. All right, I think 今天我们就到这里. All right. 谢谢大家。